This next period of instruction is on one of our basic TTPs, and we call it the 5 stages of escalation. By our definition, there's only one of 5 positions your pistol would ever be in, depending on what threat level you're in or what environment you're in. Starting with the highest level of threat or danger to yourself, going all the way down to low threat or no threat, okay? So going through these, okay, starting with the highest level of threat or the highest freaking escalation of force would be this position right here. This position is clearly a firing position. If I see my partner come out and do this, I know that he is intending to fire a shot any moment on that subject. Okay, so with my sights on the target and my fingers inside that trigger, this is definitely a firing position or the highest level of escalation of force. If I see my partner come out and do this, this is a position of cover or the covering position. If we're moving towards a threat area and I'm the cover man, is we're moving towards that door or towards that area that I'm supposed to cover, my sights would be on the threat area and my finger would be straight, okay? I did not put that finger inside the trigger for any other reason except firing that weapon. So far we have firing, which is highest escalation, and we have covering, which is one step down. From there we have guarding. In the guard position, the weapon is horizontal toward the threat area, my forearms are on my body armor, and my hands maintain a grip on the weapon. I would only use guard if there's no one down range except hostiles or highly suspected unknowns. Some examples of where I would use guard is maybe closing with an unclear danger area, such as an open door if we're stacking on it and I'm waiting for a slap from my partner. But once again, guard is used when there are uncleared areas or highly suspected unknowns downrange. So far, I have position of firing, I have covering, I have guard. As I just stated, guard is to be used if only highly suspected unknowns or hostiles are downrange. If friendlies cross in front of my sector, which they're going to on a normal operational basis, this weapon would automatically then collapse down in position Sool. Okay, Sool is the next stage down from guard position. The last stage for a no threat area is going to be holstered weapon. So one more time, going from the highest threat area or danger area to myself, or the highest escalation of force, down to the lowest. On the first one, this is a firing position. Okay, fingers in the trigger, sights on the target. Next step down would be covering. Covering position, my finger is straight, my sights are in the threat area. Next step down from there is going to be guard, to be used when I'm in close proximity to freaking threat areas or highly suspected unknowns. The next step down from this is going to be position Sool. With just a simple twist of my wrist in about a fraction of a second, I can go from position of menace to a position of restraint. The next step down from position Sool is holstered weapon. Holstered weapon is the most common carry, obviously, when you're in a no threat area. And we just demonstrated the 5 stages of escalation, starting with the most severe, going to the most common or no threat area. Any questions?